hope everybody honestly. See life, got this funny thing of showing you truth and colors and I've seen the people that, I honestly was close to change. And there's nothing wrong with change. Everything gotta change. Can't have too much summer, can't have too much cold, can't have too much winter. Honestly, as much as I like to believe, they say you can't have too much of anything. I feel like how the universe is set up systematically, they're saying, it's so ironic how what goes around comes around. What you put out, you put in. No matter what you do, people will always be hating. It's a little stigma I get. I go live every day. I try. I'm still trying to wing this shit out. Honestly, I think a lot of people in life, they live to people's standards. Oh, what would this person say? And I used to be afraid of love. Now I'm maybe terrified sometimes. As you get older, you start to see things for what it is. And sometimes it's okay to, people might find a way to cope not being themselves. So you say you like all of this music. You say you like all of these clothes. You say you listening to this rapper and that rapper. Everybody's trying their best to impress somebody. You can hear me? And everybody's trying their best to impress somebody these days. And I feel like as society, as people, nobody really understand humans, And maybe I'm just venting, maybe I'm just talking, but am I wrong for wanting to matter? I see a lot of people come in my live daily. Some people tend to, talk shit about me or disrespect me, and they say they got all of this money and this and that, and it's like, damn, just imagine that you got all of this money and you still can't change your attitude, and you got me, just randomly doing music and trying to make somebody happy a day. People don't understand what it takes, and life sometimes can hit you like a Mack truck, honestly, like anything, and it makes you feel some type of way. And people say, are you good, are you okay, but it's the intention behind it. Some people more so tend to see if you good or you okay, just so they can have something to talk about. I'm a singer, I'm a rapper, but before all of that, I'm a son of God, and I try. I like to think I'm doing okay. Just not as much as I like to do. But they say somebody always got it worse, First time I fell in love, it seemed like a movie. It felt like something, an adrenaline rush of a feeling of what could this be, what could this turn to? And it's late at night, and for days I be up, barely get sleep. But when I do, it's only to go to work. Honestly, can you imagine being up but feel like you've been sleeping all of your life? I don't expect a lot of people to relate, But I just want to know, have y'all found your purpose? Have y'all found exactly what it is y'all searching for? Have y'all found any reason to think, to process? Have y'all found any reason to smile one of these days? Nowadays, it seems like everybody's always living for a standard to justify a mean. And I ask myself, what's wrong with society? The things that we call norms these days is sad. But like, sometimes it's cool, don't get me wrong, who don't like to go to the club? But things happen at the club. People get shot at the club, robbed at the club. Honestly, girls set you up or anything at the club. And it just don't even have to be a club. Or why do us as a people, why do we feel the need to do the most wildest things? It's a challenge sometimes, all the time. Making it look good, making it be easy, wishing it was easy. Sometimes people spend so much money and so much things for things that they don't need and things that they'll never value just to make a statement. And, you got iPhones and all of that, but your kids eating ravioli. It sounds to fuck with you. I don't have people come, I don't have people leave. But I think the worst part is the trauma that you feel not knowing who's going to leave anymore. When you stop giving a fuck. When you start thinking that, hey, why should I get close? Why should I try? Why? Why anything? Society, everything has this way of working on you because everybody's living to a societal norm. Why do everybody have to have an iPhone? Why do everybody have to have a fancy car? Is it one of these reasons for why you think that right now, when you make songs, are you a star? Do you see the depths inside these lines that I talk? Is it the same that when you call for me? Is it the same you work hard for me? I've been dying, subconsciously trying to live this life and go through this maze. You don't understand how it felt living about every day. Very traumatized, really hope that I can get a break. Really couldn't understand what was on my mind to say. So I thought that I could skip the grind and get up out the way. Just that I apologize, I ain't mean to make